and be issuing authorities command, because in the United States a politician is interested in becoming a statesman. He takes politics as a gospel of service. But an average politician in Nigeria is interested in self-development. It's imperative you bring about this kind of thing. There are functions you can give deputy governors that will insulate them and give them peace, and they will perform wonderfully in the interest of the state. For example, if you now decide as governor to give your deputy, say, be the one to be coordinating activities of the local government councils, this emasculation of section 7 of the constitution, where all the grants, allocations of local government are ending up in the Ministry of Local Government, which is an appendage of the governor's office, will not be there, and there will be robust entrenchment of development at the local government level. He will be busy there while governor is busy with his cabinet, and at the federal and international wings of bringing developments for the state. Or the second something is that, ask the deputy governor, coordinate activities of traditional institutions and security. That is another, yes.
Yes, but these are already there.
They are there, but like His Excellency said, if you are not given the directive, the command, if you are not given, like a spare tire cannot just walk on the wheel until it is hoisted.
What you're saying,
yes,
I totally agree with, but it's not the reality.
Yes.
Me, for instance, in the 8 years I was deputy governor.
Yes.
In fact, I'm the first
for impeachment and transmission of powers. I'm wondering, how then can a deputy governor, the position or the place of a deputy governor, be made relevant? Because from all you are saying, you were not relevant during your time.
Yes.
You were not relevant.
No, I was relevant to some extent. What I'm saying, the one that where it applied to me, of course, traveling to Abuja to represent the governor, government function was making you relevant. You got exposure.
Without contributing your ideas and ideas.
No, you are. If you go to a net meeting, you're allowed to speak, because you are the governor at those meetings.
You know why I said that?
Yes.
Because a former governor, deputy governor, and I mentioned it because he has said it here openly on Good Morning Nigeria. Yeah. Dr. Komas, he said he just made a simple statement somewhere at the function that if I will probably do this thing this way, and supporters of the governor went and
you can't do that. You cannot do that.
In all the politics.
Listen, when I speak in any function I go to, be it public, be it private, I don't speak without on behalf of the governor. You must accord him. He's like a lord.
Yeah. So you must say the executive governor, my governor, as my governor.
Yes.
For us pressmen, it's monotonous. I mean, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't matter.
You are representing.
You're representing the governor. No matter what you think or what you say, you're representing the governor. There's only one. I said to my governor when we started, I said, listen, you don't know me, I don't know you. Extend your hand of friendship. If I misuse it, cut it off. Give me a chance to say that I can work for you, I can put in my best, for you. If I go against your, tenets, then you believe nothing. What for? How many people get the chance to become a deputy governor? How many? It's a privilege to serve. And I was happy serving my state. I was happy serving this country as a deputy governor.
Has failed completely because they match their own allocation and add it up with the local government. So it is for him to make money, local government must be under him. In fact, that office of local government and chieftaincy affairs is given to the most trusted. Even if you are even probing the governor, you are indirectly probing the commissioner for local government because they are rich. So it is exactly. So it's difficult for any governor to entrust the control of local government and chieftaincy affairs to his deputy governor. So when you talk of governance, that is if the governor has no ambition to make money, but have not seen any governor in Nigeria that goes into office without, that is the first ambition, to make money.
So can we make, because part of the call now is to rejig the constitution to one, be specific on
finance. Who controls the finance of the state? The governor. You can give him roles.
And not funded.
And he's not funded. He's the same thing, has not given him any role. And I don't see how you can provide another budget for him elsewhere. When he is here, I doubt if he could even sign 1 million naira, approve 1 million naira. When I was in service, complaining, then he has to ask himself, what is wrong with me? Office with your boss. Your boss is your boss. Whether he says right, he says yes, it's yes. If he says no,
it's not always the case, because there are other variables too that determine progression in civil service.
Yeah, there are other variables.
Yes.
There are other variables. But the first thing is that it is your army. They feel they perform regularly. If your GOC or your commander-in-chief says you are not good, no matter what you say. Well, no matter which variable, even you can go Liberia and win the war there. But if your commander, your immediate supervisor says you are not good, you are not going to face the promotion exam council. So that is it. So the learning point is from the service. But you see, most of the deputy governors that are picked, they are picked either for ethnic balancing, gender balancing, the need to win electoral values and so on. They have not gone through the training. In the book written by Ganduje himself, who was also a deputy governor, he really was sympathetic. And look at President Jonathan too, who was a humble and obedient servant, just in the same vein with our deputy governor here. He was a deputy governor to Alamesia in Bayelsa. He was a deputy president to my highly esteemed and respected Yaradua, late Yaradua. You can see that quietness in him. You can see that humility. He's also of the same view that deputy governors should be given roles. Yes, let us even give them roles. But what of the finance, the power of the purse?
Okay. you want to come in here? I know.
Yes. You see, the spate of the impeachments of the deputy governors is a technical problem from the Constitution. If you study Section 1 in impeaching a deputy governor, now bet two provisions there are the things that are given their excellency, the governors, power over all these things to be impeaching deputy governors, and you see like 17 times the number. Subsection 10 of the Section 188 says that in any process,
potential deputy governors, I don't know what your experience is.
You see, the political terrain in our country is different. It's not really developed. You find that the people in politics are really not the best people that need to be there. But that's the way the system goes. For me, we can change the constitution. Like if you insist that the deputy governor will have a role to play, and that role is not backed with finance, and it's worth nothing. Move that I needed to play national politics. I didn't want to play states because our party, ABGA, was only a one-state party. I needed to play national politics. Now the timing could have said, well, I could have waited till after my tenure as the deputy governor, but I would have been completely irrelevant coming into APC as a.
So the deputy governors were impeached on what you have done.
Correct. No, he did try actually. He did try to impeach me when I did.
But there wasn't time actually. There wasn't
time. Exactly. There wasn't enough time, and I don't think he didn't get the support he wanted from the House.
With saying,
correct.
On behalf of my governor, who actually.
Yes.
Victor, there are very few